Alright. Hopefully this sounds okay. I'm using my phone mic. And I'm using iMovie, so hopefully this all turns out okay. But yeah, check it out. My gym has these vitamin water fountains. It's fucking crazy. It's funny how things work out. My both rotator cuffs and the upper lats are all screwed up and stuff, but so I start off slow, do these things are weird. I look and feel stupid doing them, but I definitely feel these a lot better than I do sort of just, oh, that's a motorcycle. Definitely feel better doing these than I would just sort of throwing a 5 kilo plate around and rotating my shoulder in its socket and stuff. I start off slow with these and then go to the band work after. When I do like the pronated grip here, it like really lights up that upper lat and like sort of deep shoulder tissue stuff. So yeah, here I am using this kit was fairly heavy resistance. Used to do these when I did track and field, when I, not religiously mind you, just every once in a while in the gym, when I, for maybe just a couple weeks there, took javelin very seriously. I'd do this sort of stuff to loosen up the shoulders. Had to stop recording because there's actually hella cars going by. I probably shouldn't be recording outdoors, but it is what it is. It's a beautiful day. I'm sitting by a river right now, chillaxing after what turned out to be a really crazy workout. So I walked into this with hopes of pressing a sort of AMRAP PR of some sort, as opposed to like a 1RM PR, because those seem to just kill me, just as of late at least. Don't know what it is. I get plenty of sleep, I eat fairly well, I hydrate probably like a little better than average, but I'm still missing something because my recovery seems to take a huge amount of time. This was a great workout, but I haven't like done upper body training in like almost a week. Yeah, the camera angles get better over time here. I think there's one or two clips after this where I have horrendous angles, but you're not missing much. I decided to do sort of a pyramid set, so actually not pyramid, just one way, staircase or whatever, starting at just a bar with 20 kilos for 20 reps or 15 reps or so. Today I really wanted to focus on like activating like the quads, planting my feet properly, trying to be really conscious of the 3 points of contact, like the back of the head, the upper back, sort of back of shoulders, and then the butt. Bracing the core nice and strong with those 3 points of connection, and then tucking those shoulder blades back. Yeah, I think this is the last of the crappy angles. This will be just 10 kilos each side, so just like a 40 kilo thing, and I think I just do it for 8 reps. Trying to focus on that elbow coming in sort of closer to my body than further, as in reference to like the plane of like the shoulder plane or whatever. Yeah, here we go. Slightly better angles. This will be 20 kilos each side, so 60 kilos total. And for the longest time, this would actually just be where I started after repping the bar for 10 reps or so. And I think when I'm trying to just add 10 kilos each side, each set, to get to that working weight of 80, 90, 95 plus kilos, then starting lower with just the bar, then 10 kilos and 20 kilos is good. So I don't want to totally shock all my tissues and stuff. Yeah, so here we are with 80 kilos. I think I just do this for 4. This felt really heavy. And for a moment, I was kind of gloomy. I was like, this shouldn't be heavy. Am I not even supposed to be training upper body yet? But it's because I had a slightly wider grip, so getting it just off the rack felt weird. That's a weird thing I haven't totally connected the dots on as of late either, is that I have super long arms. Like I've got a 6'8" wingspan, and I'm like 6'1" maybe. So, tradition says I should be doing wide grip, but close grip just feels better. So I'm trying to figure out why that is. So this was the working set, that sort of bare minimum I really wanted to get going. So this is this is 90 kilos. I've got the elbow sleeves on, 90 kilos for 4 reps. And looking at this footage, I feel really satisfied with the form. Yeah, I get up here and I'm really happy with myself. There's a boat going by. Alright, so this guy was kind enough to give me a spot after that 90 kilos, or 95 kilos for 4, or 90, I don't know. This is the 100 kilos. This is a previous PR that I hit 3 months ago, and it was pretty sketchy. And here, I pounded. I think he actually touches the bar, but I'm not even upset because, it just felt amazing. I crushed it. It's really satisfying. He was telling me to go for 2, and the ego was kind of wanting me to try that, but now's not the time. And then, here we go back down to 90 kilos, I thought this was 95. I've more than once actually messed up the math there, thinking this is 95, even though I know it's 90 because I hit 90 earlier in the workouts in order to go back down to 95 or whatever. But I hit it for 2, thinking it's 95. I'm very happy with myself, of course. It's not 95, it was just 90. But so after this, I decided to move on to 4 sets of Smith presses with just 15 kilos on each side. Just going for volume, 4 sets of 8. These to me, I guess in terms of hypertrophy, are sort of when I feel my chest the most, I think. They feel excellent. When I set up the bench with that incline and hit sort of like a nice tuck of the shoulders and an arch of the back, when I sort of look down with my chin tucked or whatever, my tits are just popping. It's crazy. I feel them really, really nicely. I don't think I put 4 clips of me doing the same weight for the same rep range. Yeah. The reason I did those, I didn't want to overload the shoulders, because I walked into the gym today feeling my shoulders kind of in pain, so I just wanted to do a little bit of stuff. Here I'm doing, I just took one video of this because it was kind of an awkward angle. There's lots of people around. But 2 sets of sort of 10 kilo lat raises to failure, followed by 7 kilos in each hand with more of a straight arm sort of thing, focusing on sort of externally rotating the wrists near the top of the rep range, because it's just really light up the sort of cap, the side of your shoulders kind of thing. Yeah, these feel good. I still don't think I've cracked the science of training the side delts. I feel them, but I don't feel them in isolation. I certainly feel my traps, my neck, sometimes even kind of my lats doing some work. Yeah, here's a sped up clip of me fucking around for 1 set with these weird tricep pushdowns with the crappy bar, not even the sort of easy bar one that lets you get it down a little tighter and rotate those elbows in a little bit. So I do 1 set of these. Also, I trained triceps yesterday when I was doing, after my deadlift session for some reason. So sort of give up on those and go on to do 3 sets of 5, just bodyweight dips. And these are cool. I'm getting better and better at these. I used to kind of really hurt myself doing these. I'd really feel some like sort of mechanical tension in like the elbows and like the scapula and stuff. But they're better now. Not sure I feel them in my chest or my shoulder. I don't know. Honestly, even when I sort of get down from them, you know when you jump off a swing and your ankles go fuzzy? I sort of feel that in my shoulders. But yeah, I decided to end the session with some core work because in my limited understanding of why I'm experiencing pain and difficulties with deadlifting, I think it's because my core strength is kind of lacking, especially sort of laterally in terms of bracing like the spine laterally. So yeah, I don't know how to train abs. I haven't trained abs in like 2 years, but I'm just fucking around here, seeing what hurts and trying to do it for longer. Here's my face of panic. Mid-set. And then, yeah, just finishing off here with these sort of weird crunch things. These really hurt, even though it doesn't really look like the body's doing much. But yeah, they don't feel good. Yeah, just finishing off with these sort of crunches, trying to brace the core and feel the whole like sort of posterior chain, trying to balance with the front core.